And absolute full effect out the 832. Y'all already know how I do. I wanted to do a post game analysis. Uh, the Toronto Raptors, congratulations on them winning. They did do a good job of knocking down their 3-pointers and doing their thing. Danny Green was 6 of 10 from the 3-point line. As a matter of fact, every shot he made was from the 3-point line. Um, they made 17 of 30, 38 from the 3-point line. Golden State uh, made 12 of 36 from the 3-point line, and most of the big shots came through from Stephen Curry. Uh, I do believe this is a career high for him in points. Uh, they got only 3 people got into double figures. Cook got very close to being in double figures. But here's the thing. In order for Toronto to win this series, is they're going to have to have balanced scoring. There's no other way they could earthly possible win. On Earth they could possibly win other than balanced scoring. Sorry about the echo in the background. Uh, they're going to have balanced scoring, just like the Toronto Raptors have balanced scoring, which is what won this game. And the key to winning this championship, uh, the key to this championship, a little bit. I wouldn't go that far. I think what is happening right now is they have injury problems, and Toronto is simply taking advantage of their injury issues. And hell, shit, they made it there, so they got to take that L. That's the way I look at it. Uh, I can't. I don't understand the last sentence or the last part. We both said that don't don't what? But anyway, the problem with this game in particular is they have injury issues. That's the main thing. Um, and the thing is, the way they're going to win this series is they're going to have balanced scoring. They can't rely on the 3-point line all day. And DeMarcus Cousins this is unacceptable. Don't trust Kyle Lowry. Well, Kyle Lowry played his game, man. Kyle Lowry played how many points? He said he scored. He scored 23, and he made some key shots down the stretch that broke their back. So I can't say right now, but they definitely got some good inside play for Serge Ibaka. Having 6 blocks. He was 3 off the record, and it looked like he was going to fuck around and set that record. Uh, Kyle Lowry did okay, but he wasn't the main guy. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So he wasn't the main guy. Pretty much Kawhi Leonard was the man that did everything. Danny Green, hit some big shots down the stretch as well. But they had balanced scoring, and the only way they're going to win this series is they continue their balanced scoring. That's the only way you're going to beat. That's the only way you're going to beat the Golden State Warriors if you have balanced scoring, and vice versa with the Golden State Warriors. Well, he blocked some shots, man. I can't say Serge Ibaka didn't do shit. He basically blocked some key shots that would have swung momentum in the direction of the Golden State Warriors. You know, he didn't do anything on the scoring end. Now, if you say he didn't do shit on the scoring end, I wholeheartedly agree. But he did. He was a significant defensive factor in the thing, because he did stop Boogie Cousins from getting key baskets that would have probably swung momentum. And how many minutes did Boogie play? He played 19 minutes. 1 of 7 from the field. This is fucking inexcusable from Boogie Cousins. If he's going to play, he needs to produce. Otherwise, he should take his ass back to where he came from and play and sit his ass down. Yeah, I think he is salty. You know, you know what I'm saying. He probably is salty. Uh, you know, but really, a lot of changes didn't really have to be made. He didn't. Yeah, this is game 3, man. What the hell are you talking about? Game 2. What the hell are you talking about? But no, I think had they kept Lamar, I think regardless of what is happening right now, and I'm gonna keep it 1,010 because this is what the Jimmy J Smooth show did. If they had the same team they had last year, they would pretty much be in the same position that they are right now because the foundation was already set. Kawhi Leonard just gave them another factor. You know what I'm saying? But either way, they would be in the finals and they would be in the pretty much in the same position they're in right now. Because it ain't much changes made to this team. It ain't a lot of changes that was made to this team. On the exception of Kawhi Leonard and Danny Green. But I think they would still be in the same predicament. uh they would still be in the finals regardless of if none of the coaching changes or anything, they would have been in the same position. Oh yeah, LeBron looks like he's gonna go. Yeah, that's key. I agree. Yeah, but to analyze this game, man, again, Golden State is gonna have to get their stars back, and we need to know whether or not Kevin Durant is going to come back, or even Klay Thompson going to come, because that hamstring injury is not looking good at all. For him to be sitting down like that, for him not to play at a key game, possibly the last home game they're going to have, one of the last home games they're going to have, they got to wake up because Stephen Curry cannot do it all by himself at this point, especially if he's not getting production out of Boogie Cousins. The only way they're going to win these games is they get double figures off the bench and Boogie Cousins is going to bring it. If Klay Thompson is not going to play and Durant's not going to play, they're going to need better productivity from Boogie Cousins. Otherwise, they're going to be in the same situation they are. Well, they're assuming they're gonna make a big comeback in this motherfucker, but Toronto is playing with hellified momentum at this point, and you don't want to give this Toronto team hellified momentum. That's the thing. Only way they're gonna win these games. You don't want to fuck around and give them momentum. Yeah, I think all that is inexcusable. Still, all of that crap is hellified inexcusable because again, they would be in the same predicament now, regardless. You put any coach in the position, uh, unless he just extremely slow as a head coach, which Dwayne Casey was far from slow, but unless he extremely slow, they would have got to the finals. Put any coach in this predicament at this point. It is what it is. Because they made key options with Leonard, they would have got there. With DeRozan, they would have gotten there because their offense was slowly changing. Their offense was getting better. You know what I'm saying? They had a better offensive system than they had in previous years. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I mean, still, Kawhi Leonard. If you think about it, yes, he is the better option. But I think the same result would have happened. Because, like I said, again, they had a LeBron James problem. They didn't have an Eastern Conference problem. They dominated the Eastern Conference outside of LeBron James. And once you took away that, that's when they made it, pretty much. Shit, you know. But I'm curious to know where LeBron James finna go if he's gonna leave LA. In which I wouldn't blame him if he left LA. If he wanted to leave LA, I surely wouldn't blame him at all. You know what I'm saying? Because the way they did Magic Johnson, especially the Genie Bus, telling 1 minute that he's gonna have total control, and then the next minute you do things behind his back. I don't know. If I'm LeBron James, I would probably go back to the Eastern Conference. I don't know about going back to Cleveland, but I would go somewhere in the Eastern Conference that's competing. Shit. But what would definitely piss some people off is if LeBron James went to the Boston Celtics. It would be some mad motherfuckers up in that motherfucker. But yeah, man, again, yeah, it's just Toronto's gonna have to keep playing like this. They 2 games away from the championship. If they continue to play like this, you know, going bang from the 3-point line, it's gonna be over for the Golden State Warriors. Because Golden State wasn't able to get out in transition like they wanted to. They wasn't able to hit shots from transition. They're gonna have to do better. Otherwise, it's gonna be over real fast. But once again, this your boy live and direct in absolute full effect out the 832. Y'all already know how I do.